Good afternoon, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this afternoon, alleged gang member killed during police military operation in Tivoli Gardens. The Area 4 Police on Tuesday launched a series of operations targeting wanted fugitives and the criminal gangs behind the violence in the corporate area. Assistant Commissioner Michael Phipps, head of Area 4, says the police are concerned about the activities of the gangs, with some of them involved in firearms trafficking, murders, shootings, extortion, and contract killings. A major police military operation was conducted in Tivoli Gardens on Tuesday morning as part of the anti-crime crackdown. Kamau Dodney, 26, otherwise called the Stammer, of Drackett's Place at Tivoli Gardens, was fatally shot during a confrontation with the police. 2 illegal guns and several rounds of ammunition were seized in the operation.
The divisions today, under the direction of the Area and Strategic Operations Portfolio, have embarked on major operations against what we refer to as strategic area fugitive apprehension targets and some divisional and consequential targets. Today's operation was conducted in the Tivoli Gardens area, where a divisional target, Kamau Dudney, otherwise called Stammer, 26 years old, of Drackett's Place, Tivoli Gardens, Kingston 14, was fatally shot during a confrontation with a team in an area known as Lizard Town. 1 Springfield 9mm pistol fitted with a magazine and 6 rounds were recovered from him. We believe that these firearms seized are part of the Tivoli Gardens Young Generation gang arsenal. The now deceased was deemed a member of the Tivoli Gardens Young Generation gang. I want to say too that these operations will continue across all the divisions within Area 4.
JTA gives the government a 24-hour notice to resolve allowance dispute. The Jamaica Teachers Association has given the Ministry of Finance 24 hours to resolve the non-payment of outstanding allowances for teachers that was agreed during wage negotiations. Teachers are upset over the non-payment of graduate allowances by the government. The JTA says about 2,000 teachers did not receive their graduate allowances this month. JTA President Dr. Mark Smith explained that teachers were being paid the sums until a circular was sent out months ago, indicating that the payment would cease. Dr. Smith, speaking Monday with the news, said a contact was made with the Ministry of Finance and an assurance given that this would not happen. But despite that assurance, the teachers did not see the payment reflecting in their accounts, he said. Teachers are also upset about the non-payment of retroactive mileage allowances for April 1, 2022 to November 30, 2022. The JTA president also said he was dissatisfied with the pace of salary negotiations for the 2025 to 2028 contract period.
The ministry, they were blindsided as to how this came about, because this would have been something that would have been agreed on the previous salary restructuring. We signed off on it, it was implemented, it was being paid, and then some technocrats at the Ministry of Finance decided that they had an interpretation that was different from what was written in there. In fact, it states that the increment, the government agrees to pay the increments, 1 for master's degree, 1 for doctoral degree, per individual, effective from April 1st, 2024, as calculated at the difference between the 5th and the 6th point on the applicable scale. For some reason, they have come up with a new interpretation of which I really cannot understand how they have gotten to that point.
Nurses in SRHA upset over delayed payment of salaries. Nurses in the Southern Regional Health Authority are questioning who will foot the bill for late fees that they will incur due to late payment of their monthly salary. In a letter Tuesday afternoon, the Southern Regional Health Authority informed the nurses of an unexpected delay in payment to some employees. The authority said it is in dialogue with the Finance Department of the Ministry of Health to resolve the issue by latest Wednesday morning. President of the Jamaica Enrolled Nurses Association, Claudette Clark-Waugh says nurses are annoyed.
The members, they are very concerned because they have their commitments that they have to sort out. Some have loans, some have their insurance and other mortgages that are to pay that are due today. So as a result, the members now are restive as they don't know what to do, and we all know that these things will attract interest, and who will stand the payment of these interests?
Man charged with allegedly slapping woman with a machete multiple times. A 42-year-old man has been arrested and charged by the Mandeville police on Monday after a heated argument that happened on February 13 ended with him allegedly using a machete to slap a woman several times. Accused Damon Ogilvie, otherwise called Gilvie, a construction worker of Redberry District, Porus, Manchester, is charged with assault occasioning actual bodily harm. The Mandeville police report that about 4:47 p.m., a woman sought the assistance of a plumber when Ogilvie intervened and an argument developed between the two. It is alleged that Ogilvie used a machete to slap her several times across her back and on her right arm, causing bruises and swelling. He then made his escape on a bicycle in the area. A report was made and an investigation was launched. Ogilvie was apprehended and subsequently charged on Monday, February 24. His court date is being finalized. Fire victims are forced to sleep in the open. While many were grateful for yesterday's showers of rain, it was quite the opposite for Kimisha Lopez and some other residents of Lad Lane and Fleet Street in central Kingston. The mother of four and those affected by Monday afternoon's massive fire had to watch as the rain drenched the only belongings they managed to save. Among the little that Lopez salvaged from the inferno was a mattress. Yesterday, the news team could not help but notice as one of her daughters and another girl lay on the uncovered mattress located in the middle of Lad Lane. Alright, dear, so all of we sleep last night, and probably at this so we are going to sleep until we get some help. Other people sleep out here as well, but not everybody. The MP came and other people come and said I'm going to carry some groceries, but it's hard, she said. Me don't know how me go build back because me not working now. A babysitting me used to do, and the house gone, and it's in there me used to do it. We just don't know how or where to start, she added. As the adults sat with worrisome faces, a number of children were observed playing within the space. A few others were seen searching through rubble with other adults for anything of value. A woman who lost her two-bedroom house in the blaze said the children were unable to attend the classes as all their uniforms and other school supplies went up in the blaze. Everything gone, from school uniform to bags and books. The pitney them not have anything. A lot of who you see just have the last suit of clothes on them backs, she said. A man said that as his house burnt to the ground, instead of assisting, unscrupulous persons decided to steal his saving pan. From last year, me saved some silver and some little paper money, and all that them gone with. We don't know what to do, because everything gone. It rough bad, he said. More than 3 dozen residents have been left homeless following Monday's fire that ravaged approximately a dozen homes. A team from the fire brigade was still on location yesterday, conducting a cooling down operation. An official cause for the fire is yet to be determined. Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.